What's up, my peeps? Oh, let's see what's happening today. Who is live? Let's see who's getting here. Ask away questions. Who's here? Trying to get this thing up. Let's see. All right, I'm trying to see who's here. All right, I'm trying to see who's here. There's a delay, so. What's up, everybody? All right, so here's the deal. Chime in at any time if you guys have some questions. So Bogna is out at the ranch today. She actually went down to Hollister down by Salinas. So she took the horse down there. So she left me all alone. So I'm here in the garage. I just did the shuffle and moved some bikes around. Tomorrow, I'm going to be starting to kick up. What's up, Jay? Hold on. I'm going to start some stuff on the MT-03. So we'll get some content on some MT-03. All right. So Jay, what's up, Jay? How are you? And where have you been? Where have you been all my life, buddy? The Super Beast is back, and I'm going to do a good walk around for you and give you an update on the Super Beast. I've been doing some stuff over the summer to it, but I don't know, for some reason I kind of got a big drop in the diesel stuff. So everyone likes the bikes, Jay. So I don't know what else to say about that. What's up, Flying 825? Here in your garage, real nice. So I've had those days where I've been working on bikes all days. I think tomorrow is going to be my day that I'm going to be working in the garage. Like I said, I've got some stuff on the MT-03 to do. Bogna's got some stuff to the V2 I've got to do. I got to dig into that Aprilia RS50. So that's going to be a fun project. I've been hoping that the thing will start, but the thing turns over, but it just won't start. So I think, I don't know. I'll see how tomorrow goes. I may pull the gas tank off that RS50, dump the fuel, put fresh fuel in it, and see if I can get that thing to turn over. But Eddie is, so I got to tear that thing apart. So I may just do that too. So it's pronounced effin'. Did I curse? Sorry. Yeah. So hopefully you guys can hear me all right, right? Let's see. I'm assuming so. Yeah. I don't know. The mic levels aren't going up. So who else is here? There's 8 people and 2 people in the chat. Come on, this is a chat. This is a chat view thing. So you guys gotta chat with me. I don't know what to talk about. Let's see. The R9T Racer did get sold. It is back there, but I think I'm going to be delivering that down to the guy down in LA. Snickers and Jay, my 2 OG guys. I'm glad to have you guys both here. Snickers, I want to talk to you on why you got banned. But Jay, the farm truck, I can't even start with the farm truck. It has been a 2-year nightmare of, I probably have 5 $6,000 more into that stupid thing. It's just been a nightmare. So now I just got it back after the injector pump was all replaced again, and I put the new turbo on it and everything. So it's so now what it's doing is it's actually blowing the turbo boot off of the turbo, and it actually blew a hole into the side of the turbo boot. So I had to order a new 500-degree turbo boot, but I put it up on the forums, and it sounds like I had the gas tank messed with 2 years ago, and that's when this kind of all started. I ordered a new pickup. I just spent another $400 on a new fuel pickup. So hopefully I don't know. I'm like so deep in money in this thing. It's like I can't stop working on it to make it run, but it's like it's stupid. So Jay, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live thing with it. What's up, Tango 165? Thank you. I enjoy making the content for you guys. Obviously I'm here for you guys. And I've been thinking about bouncing around doing some other videos. If you guys, there's 11 of you guys now here, so jump on the chat. You guys ask a lot about what I do. I think I've kind of made it pretty open what I do. I've got my own business, and Bogna is got her own job, and her trains horses and stuff. So I've been thinking about doing some YouTube, like how our channel has grown and how we've kind of made it work. So let me know if you guys are interested in any of that stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to kind of keep a pretty big variety of videos. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. Tango, the RS50. I just said I'm trying to get that thing started. I think I'm going to pull the tank off tomorrow and dump the fuel and see if I can't get that thing turned over. It is here. Let me see. It's right there, right here. There it is, RS50. So I want to let's see. I want to try to get the thing running, but I've got so many other projects that it's tough right now. The RS50 is like, it's a whole big can of worms, and Snickers is back. So Snickers, the Corvette is back. If you guys aren't following the Corvette, here, Instagram at 65 Corvette. If you guys are on, typed all that and I didn't even have it. Let's see. Instagram at 65 Corvette. Snickers, go over. I just follow the Corvette. So the Corvette needs some love. I love that thing. I just drove that thing 175 miles today. If you guys don't know, that's my 1965 Chevrolet Corvair. It is it's got a V8 conversion in it. And so Snickers, I opened a 5-gallon bucket. It's right here, 5-gallon bucket of worms on that thing. It was in the warehouse for 3 weeks, but look at the newest pictures that I just released. I drove the car for the first time today in about 3 weeks, like a good drive, about 175 miles. So the thing is running good. So check the Corvette out. Let's see. So Jay, check out the Corvair. All right, so let's see. Sonic 747. How many motorcycles do you own? 10, I think. I don't know. So let's go. The Harley is at the shop. Bogna's R3 is at the shop. The race bike, the Ninja 300 is back here. Then we've got the MT-03, the RS50, Bogna's V2, my V4S Street Fighter, the Tuono Factory, the Tiger, the HP2 Sport, and then the R9T Racers kind of sold. So I guess 10 bikes. So yeah. Thank you. So let's see who. Ballin. The garage is a flipping mess right now. It is. I haven't really been in the garage. Tomorrow. No, I'm in my garage right now. Tomorrow I'm going to be working in the garage on some bikes. So this table is a wreck. It's got a whole bunch of parts on it. Oh, Jay, I am the shop. I know I am the shop. Yeah. So, yeah. So we have most of the bikes here, but the garage is like packed up right now. So it's hard. Is it worse than yours? Is it worse, Jay? Or is mine worse or better? So let's see. Yeah, so the Corvette, it's been in the shop, it's been in the warehouse. Well, trust me, there's like I had to make a little spot right here. Oh, there's like I said, like right here, there's Corvair parts over here, farm truck parts over here. There's more Corvair stuff over here and stuff out of the motorhome that I don't know what to do with, and it's just trust me, it's kind of a mess right now. So, but like I said, tomorrow I got to get back in here. I got to get back in the garage and start doing some work on these bikes. So, what do you think about the V2? So, Felipe, the V2. So, me and Bogna both absolutely fell in love with that V2 at Laguna Seca. So, that's where this kind of the V2 all started because of Alex with Ducati. Thank you, Alex. He lent us, we get press bikes. And he lent us that V4S and that V2. And both me and Bogna, we both loved it. I was able to bring home the V2 and the V4, which you guys saw that content. And Bogna just fell in love with it. And one showed up at Eurocycles for us. So she did buy it. We didn't get it for free. I wish we got it for free. But yeah, so we are excited for track season. Who else said it? Someone said that they're really upset about the track. So sorry if I missed that. But we are going to get some track days this year on the West. We're going to get the MT-03. You guys haven't seen the Kawasaki 300 race bike that I built 2 years ago for Jack Roach. It's back in the garage. So it's here, the MT-03. So we want to try to hit up some Button Willow and Thunderhill West. And then, of course, we've got, the big bikes, the V2, the V4S. We've got the Tuono. I want to get the HP2 Sport back out on the track to really get a good, because the track video of the HP2 Sport really sucked because the day sucked. So, yeah, so track content this summer, I promise you, coming this spring, me and Bogner are going to get back out on track, and I swear that we are going to I swear we're going to get out on the track. Snickers, your stuff keeps getting, it's held for review. See, this is what happens, Snickers, when you're a fucking jerk on people's things. Yeah, so now it wants me to approve certain things because you're being a jerk. Don't be a jerk, Snicky. I saw your recent video and mentioned that you're really impressed with the Interceptor. Will there be? Yes. So I did drop the last week I was out at Eurocycle Sonoma, and I got to ride the Super Veloce, which you guys saw. Super Veloce was, I was so ready. I was so excited. And it just was like, womp, womp, womp. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. Trust me, I've been on a lot more horrible bikes. But the Super Veloce was kind of, it was disappointing. I also got on a BMW GS850 GSA. That would be a bike that Snickers would like. And I don't know what it is right now with me and BMW. I just don't like any of the BMWs I'm getting on right now. They just don't do anything for me right now. Now, you guys, if you guys understand my background, I've had, as you guys can see on the wall, I've had a lot of BMWs, and I was a BMW fanboy, and I really, really love the BMW stuff. But I don't know. I just don't really like the 1250. I rode the 850 last year, and I was like, man, it's okay. I rode it again this year, the 2021. And it's all right. I really wanted to get on the new the 2021 GSA, but there's a stop sale, so we couldn't get on any of that. I'm getting to it. Hold on, Marcus, I think. Morris. Then I was on the Zero SRF or something like that. The Hyper Naked. Really excited. At the beginning of the video, I was like, "Oh my God, this is the Hyperbike killer!" And it was all right. But it's I still haven't put that video together because I've got to piece it together because it wasn't a great review. It wasn't a great ride. So yes, I was on the brand new 2021 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 in the ravishing red. It is the next review to go up. It will be the video after next. So every other day I release a video. So it'll be the release after next. So mid next week, you'll see the Royal Enfield video. Out of those 4 bikes that I was on, the Royal Enfield was probably my favorite. So real quick, let's see. Thank you. I'm doing my best with the videos. Let's see. So flying. So now that you have, so the new Monster was released. All right, so Ducati. So thank you guys for hanging around because sometimes I slip on stuff at the end of videos. So you guys are gonna make sure you guys watch all the videos. But I'll give you guys some insight of some stuff. Wagner bought the V2. She really, really loves the V2. I bought her the Aprilia Tuono, and I have a feeling she's not gonna ride it anymore. And I don't know. I've got my Street Fighter. I'm thinking about getting rid of the Aprilia Tuono. Really sucks because we haven't done much to it, but we put those carbon wheels on there. So, the Street Fighter V2, if they release one, I will get one. I promise. The Ducati V4 Multistrada is coming out in January, February. The deliveries in January, February. If you guys watch the Street Fighter video, mine is on the boat. Apparently, I have the V4 Sport fully loaded, V4S Sport full. So everything you can get on the Multistrada I ordered. So the Multistrada is coming. I am getting rid of the Tiger 1200, which I love the Tiger 1200, but I'm doing my final video on the Tiger 1200. So make sure you guys stay tuned because I got some bad stuff to say about that thing. Oh, so the new Monster, I don't like the new Monster, but the Tuono might go to a Monster 1200. Let me know. I don't know. First time caller, the W83. Welcome to the request line. What can I request? What can I play for you? Are tire warmers overkill for track days? I understand. Okay, so All right, so BZen. Here's my thought of tire warmers. I don't run them anymore. Every single one of my bikes is on the Power RSs. So much so, me and Bogna believe in Power RSs so much that the V2 is getting a brand new set. That thing has 120 miles on it. We're going to replace the tires and put them on. So depending on what tires you're running, some get hotter than others. I like the Power RSs, so I'm addressing this to BZen. I run the Power RSs because they heat up fast, and you don't need tire warmers. So by the time I'm out on track, you see all my videos. I'm pretty quick to warm up my tires. Now the Pirellis, they don't get as warm as fast, and they take a little bit more to get warm. So again, why I like the Michelins. Dunlop is starting to get better. But we do not run tire warmers any longer. Bogna did for a little while with Cali track days as a placebo thing, but we no longer run tire warmers. I take them with me. In fact, I actually took them to Laguna Seca, and I was like, you know what, hell, I'll throw them on the Street Fighter, and I forgot a front stand, so like, yeah. All right, so whatever, let's see. Marcus, the Tuono runs V300 520, I think. So I think all of the super bikes, all the 1000s, I run the V300. The Street Fighter has got the new 300 V2 oil, and everything else, the MT, everything that's not a big performance bike, I run 7100. So Motul all the way around, brake fluid, cleaners, everything is Motul. So whatever, Rad, thank you for supporting the channel, obviously. Not a monster, really. Well, what about the Monster 1200? Mark, the Monster 1200? That's it. That would be the only consideration. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to, maybe I'm trying to be different. So the new Monster's hideous. The new Monster, I'm so flippin' mad. I text Alex the minute I saw that video. I text Alex with Ducati, and I was like, "No, why? What did you guys do? You guys were doing so well until the Monster, and then it was like." So hopefully they don't. I mean. So my biggest thing was the trellis frame on the Monster. If they would have kept the trellis frame, I would have been all right with that Monster. But they got away from that Monster's the frame. So yeah, I mean, yeah, Mark, the new Monster just looks like the MT-03. So the new Ducati Monsters in the house. Yeah, it's yeah. So Jay, so all right, so Jay, first, me and Wagner are not married, by the way. We've been, this is our 4th year together. We are not married. But I don't know, we both are like, we don't need to be married. We're definitely not having kids. So but Bogna tolerates it because, well, she gets to ride them also, so that's also nice. I will tell you this, Jay, is so you are hiding all of the new firearm purchases, and Bogna is having a fire also. So she has gotten into firearms, apparently. I have 2 Glocks, and that was enough for me. But she has gotten a CZ22. She got a CZ22 or a CZ17 rifle, some other rifle, She wants another handgun. So Bogna is oh, whatever rad. Hold on. NRC Tidy Tail Rage coming in 2 minutes. So Gun Safe is filling up with Bogna's hobbies. So yeah, the 1200, back to the Monster. Sorry, the Monster 1200 is definitely yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Do you find the Michelin Sharp more round compared to Pirellis? The Pirellis seem to be more aggressive. Morris, I don't know. I've been running Power RSs for 3-4 years. We went from Dunlop to there. I've never really liked the Pirelli. It's just a personal preference. But I can ride an elephant and think it rides good, and then I can ride a cheetah and think it rides good. So Bogna is more of a, she can tell you more of what the issues are. I'm like, I don't know. It seems like it rides fine to me. But she says that the tires don't heat up enough, and I think they don't turn in quite as much. So I don't know. The Power RSs we've been running for 3 years, and we absolutely love them. So so I recently added the Moto Dynamic Tiny Tail on the V4. And let's see. So so to answer whatever rad, and so wait, whatever rad. Okay, so here's my my new rage cycle of new rage. The Panigale eliminator is the LED on the blinkers have gone out, and I got it from Moto Millions, obviously less than a year ago. And I emailed Manny with Moto Millions and was like, hey, Manny, the bulbs are going out. Will you get me another one? He instructed me to email New Rage Cycle, which really sucks that, you know, I nothing bash against Manny, but I buy some stuff from Manny, but you know, when I spend $250 on a license plate eliminator, and the integrated bulbs are going out, I would expect that you just say, hey, you know what? Send it back. I'll send you another one. So Manny told me to email New Rage Cycle. I emailed New Rage Cycle and said, hey, it's gone out. Send him the pictures and the video, and was like, can you just send me another one? He replied back with, can I just send you the blinkers and you can replace the blinkers? So look, for me, I'll just tear the tail off and I'll put a different companies on there. So New Rage Cycle, I'm not impressed with. I'm pretty upset with how that's all gone down. I should have had a new tail a month ago when I reported it to Manny at Moto Millions. So yeah. Yeah, and sorry, back to the Ducati and the Monster. You know, Ducati is this year has just jumped up on top of everything this year. They have just gotten on everything. I mean, the Street Fighter and the V4S, you know, and the new Multistrada and the Diavel that they're coming out with, the Lamborghini Diavel, to be able to expand and cross promote with other big companies like that is huge. So I really like that they're kind of doing the Lamborghini thing. Why not? It's your brand. Of course you should be doing stuff with Lamborghini. I don't think the Monster is going to kill them, because I don't think the Monster is doing very well anyways. I think that what Ducati's thinking of the Monster is this bike does so well, why not make it look like this bike? But it's, you know, again, I think that trellis frame really needed to stick around. If that trellis frame was still there, I'd have a whole different opinion on it. So whatever, rad. Thank you. Riding with Kyle Wyman and Tony Elias was like one of my life moments. Honestly, it was seriously like if you guys watched the Tony Elias video at the end. If you guys caught it at the end, I almost bursted down in tears. Like, it was like, even just thinking about it, was, he is, ever since he came to Moto America, I followed him. He's like, you know, so to ride with him was just, it was pretty amazing. So, well, all right. So, Morris, look, how are the Power RSs doing? Are they good? If they are, why change? If you got the money to play around with it, then yeah. And the new age cycle, yeah, I don't know. So guns, bikes, Super Beast, yeah, she's got the Super Beast now. So who else is new? Thank you for your time. Thank you. I want to, you know, you guys, actually, I actually wanted to kind of do a video yesterday hanging out with you guys for Christmas. Me and Bogna don't have much family. I don't have any immediately family, and Bogna, obviously from Poland, she doesn't really have any family. So yesterday was, you know, holidays have become just another day for me, honestly, as I get older. I don't have any Christmas decorations up. Call me bah humbug. I can be the Grinch. I don't know. It's just Christmas has been ruined over the years. It's not what it used to be. And yeah, so so I don't know that Ducati is VW is trying to sell Ducati. Apparently, I saw something that VW is trying to hold on to Ducati and Lamborghini, and then they're trying to get rid of like some other things. So, and thank you. I'm trying to do the best that I can for content. It sucks right now because it's cold and we're fair weather riders, me and Bogna. So tomorrow I am going to get bah humbug. Tomorrow I am going to get the Tiger 1200 out because I need to do a final video on that thing. And so stay tuned for that. Jay, I know. Thank you. You guys are my extended family. You're my YouTube family. So yeah, so I don't know. Christmas just is insane. So it's yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I used to kind of be, so the house that I'm in now, I've been here for 6 years. The first 2 years I put up lights. I used to do a big haunted house. If you saw my house right now and you saw my house during Halloween, you'd be like, I did a warehouse sale. It was all stored at my warehouse. I sold all my Halloween stuff early last year, before Halloween last year. So I don't do that. So, all right, so the tidy tail, I don't know what I'm going to go with. I was thinking Moto Dynamics because we have it on all the other bikes. The V2 is getting the Moto Dynamics. I may check because my understanding was that the rear tail for the new age cycle, so mine's a V4 and it didn't fit correctly. That's after I did the Evotech. I did an Evotech first, and the license plate didn't even mount, like it didn't even work. Then I went to the new age cycle. I may do Moto Dynamic. I don't know. I do have a Moto Dynamic for Bogna's V2, so I'll throw that on and see how that fits for the V2. So I may go that route, but then I got to deal with the blinkers, and I don't have blinkers back there, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do for license plate eliminators right now. Snickers, I do have to start working on the V2. We have to get some parts for the V2. Trying to get the exhaust sorted out. We have the eliminator here, but I want to order blinkers, the smaller blinkers like the ones I have on the Street Fighter. So I'm going to get the small LED Ducati blinkers for the blinkers on the V2. We got to get the exhaust. I need to get a windshield. There's a lot of different things. Honestly, why I'm not personally really kind of getting on this V2 thing is I don't want to make it seem like everything I'm doing is the same exact thing that Jarrett Campisi is doing. I've actually talked to Jarrett, and we knew, you know, after he got his V2, so his content on his V2, I'm going to kind of let it kind of pass right now, only because, you know, he's got a deadline to get that thing done. And I really want people to support both of our channels. But, you know, it doesn't make sense he just put a windscreen and gas thing on his V2. For me to put mine on, it seems like we're just copying each other and whatnot. You know, he started building his V2 after mine, and the content on the V2 is, a lot of people talk about my V2, or excuse me, my Street Fighter. So his content on his Street Fighter kind of sucked. Now he's got his V2. So it's kind of sucks that we both have the same exact bike that we're building right now, and it's by coincidence only. Like I said, I've talked to Jarrett, and we're definitely not trying to be on the same level, but yeah, so I will start working on the V2, but I think I'm going to start the MT-03 because I've got some stuff for it. I've got some rear sets, I've got some levers, I've got the chain and sprocket kit on it, or ready to go on there. So what do I think about the new S1000 R? I don't like the S1000 R. I saw the headlight, the real bike the other day, and the F900 R, the 1250 R, and the S1000 R are gonna all have that stupid headlight, and I hate the headlight that they have on the F900 and the 1250. I like the RS better, and I like the XR better. I hate the S1000. I'm really disappointed. The renderings that you guys have seen online for the S1000, it was going to be a bike that we were going to buy, and we saw what it was going to be like, and so no S1000 R for us. So yeah, Moto Dynamic stuff is good stuff. So yeah, send me whatever, Rad. Send me some pictures on Instagram, because I would like to see that. Jarrett always does the same, slap some fancy parts on there. Yeah, so that's one thing that me and Jarrett talked about is, so I actually when I took back the Super Sport S and the 1200 S, I ran into the parts guy, the parts director of Ducati North America, and he kind of gave me flack because I didn't put any dealer parts on my bike. Jarrett puts all the dealer parts on it. One of the reasons why I don't do dealer parts is I can't justify the money. Everything I do to all my bikes, I pay for. Very rarely do I get anything for free. I don't ask for anything for free, but if someone sends me something for free, I'll take it and I'll do a video with it. But yeah, I mean, the stuff that I've done with the Street Fighter and like the V2, you know, I mean, we're going to go with the Aero exhaust. I can already tell you that. That's already in the works. It's a done deal. There's no question. Aero for life for us. So yeah, so Jarrett, yeah, so Jarrett they do some different things, you know, and they really nothing against 650, even him, they build their bikes, they do the Patreon, you guys can pay for that stuff. I'd like to be as big as they are and just give you guys stuff, like, you know, unfortunately I don't make enough money to give you guys one of my motorcycles, but if you guys hit that subscribe button and smash the like button more often, then maybe the algorithms will pick us up a little bit. But we've been doing all right this year. 2.7 million views this year. Last year we hit 1 million views. This year we're at 3.7 million. Last year we were at like 5,000 subs or something like that. We're at 18 1000 subs suck. I don't watch subs anymore. So yeah, so we're trying to just build the channel. Oh, I saw Jay left. Oh, Jay left. So Jumper Jay is one of my long-term diesel viewers. He's a firefighter, so it's good to see that. I ride an all-weather when I was younger. That's how I was. I rode 1920 when I first started riding up 28 or something like that. I rode for 2 years. So, but now it's tough to get on the bike and when it's cold and yeah. So, the Superleggera Street Fighter V4. Yeah, I don't know. Some people are like, so the new Street Fighter comments. I don't know what else to do with that thing, so I was looking for your guys' help. But it looks like everyone wants me to do either a clear clutch cover or real carbon fiber, which I hate. A clear or a dry clutch. I think they're garbage. Too much maintenance. They cost too much to put in, and they sound like a spoon and garbage disposals. And there's no real reason to do real carbon fiber on this bike. If I was building a race bike, I would understand, but I'm not. So, yeah. So I don't know. Superleggera V4. It would be cool to do like the black one and do like an SP version. But I don't know. You guys wouldn't want to have me build another Street Fighter. That would kind of be lame. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so Husky Riders, yeah, I mean, but OEM parts are expensive, but Ducati, the Ducati parts, the dealer parts that are the aftermarket for Ducati, you know, we've made it very, very clear that you're a flipping moron to spend $5,000-$6,000 for an exhaust for your Ducati. I don't know why anybody would ever do it, but apparently there are more fools than me out there. So, yeah. So, I will find you. Okay. Let's see. Sad to see the R9T racer go. Currently, you have a German Urban GS. That's nice. Yeah, I think you're talking about the Urban R9T, and I really actually like the Urban R9T. I thought it was actually a cool bike. But yeah, it was sucked that they got rid of that bike. So the R9T, I just didn't ride it. And I love it when I ride it, but I think I would rather ride the HP2 Sport, which is a funner ride than the R9T. So that's why I got rid of the R9T. The guy that bought it, I couldn't be happier with the buyer. He actually flew up from LA. I picked him up from the airport. We did that video where we went for a ride. He fell in love with the bike. So I'm actually going to be down in LA in a couple weeks, I think, after the holidays. And I think I'm going to take the bike down to him and deliver it. So we may be down in the LA area. So let's see what else. All right. Let's see. I'll go on my Instagram. Oh, I'm assuming that's your girlfriend or wife's account. Except. So, yeah, I'll look at these. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I think, oh, I see it. Whatever, Rad, I see what you're saying. The last photo, the last photo is, so, I will look at the Moto Dynamic V2 version, and see if that's what you needed. Because I have the V2 here. Mitchell, so that's the picture from, oops, here, let's go. Yeah, so you can see it doesn't fit right. Yeah, so I got them. So yeah, that is a piss poor fit. But like I said, I have a feeling that the Moto Dynamics, I think you probably ordered it for a V4 Panigale, and I think the V4 Panigale is different than the V2, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's vice versa. But yeah. All right, so whatever, Rad. You want the full Acapulco system? I should ban you from commenting right now. Yeah, I just, I don't know. The Aero exhaust just does it for me. Everything, yeah, it's just let's see. Whatever, Rad, maybe you can take it over to Snickers. Maybe Snickers will do it for you. Yeah, the Acro slip-on. I don't know. There's it's so small. And the slip-on is, I don't know. Yeah. I'm looking at a new header for the R9T. The Boss. So the Boss header is, oh, they're here locally in the Netherlands. Oh, Husky Riders, you're in the Netherlands. Well, that's nice. I guess I just assumed that everyone's from the US. Sorry. Yeah, so when I bought that Boss header, I thought it came with the whole exhaust system. And when I got it, I was like, hey, where are the mufflers? And they're like, oh, it's just the manifold. And I was like, so yeah. Snickers, you should come and be involved in the shenanigans, man. I don't know, YouTube might see you on my videos and ban me. You're a bad influence. Yeah, I like the Boss. I like the Boss headers. I really like them. I think this soon, the guy that did the moose knuckle for the diesel truck, he does titanium exhaust. And I am going to try to send the HP2 Sport exhaust to him and have him do a full titanium exhaust out of the stock muffler, because I can't find an exhaust system for it. So I think that's what I'm going to do for the HP2 Sport, because the Acapulco system is like, you can't find them anywhere. So so Husky, let me ask you a question. How is your guys' lockdown? Like, what do you mean lockdown? Because lockdown here means nothing. So let me know. I'd like to know what lockdown means. Watching from Manila, the Philippines. Happy holidays. Manila, I will chat with you for a quick second, because I used to actually live in Makati. I lived in Makati for 3 years. Or 3 months. It's the only country outside of the U.S. that I've ever lived in. So I lived out by the mall. They built the new mall, that new super mall. You guys, the malls you guys have there are insane. But I did. I enjoyed Makati, Manila, but I was ready to be home after the 3 months. So. If you guys, I know you guys have a lot of do you guys have a lot of Royal Enfields? Now I'm thinking, that's India that does the Royal Enfield stuff. I know you guys have like the little 125 bikes. That's really cool. So Sightless is a V4 Street Fighter. Instruction pages is Street, but I think it's the same. All right, whatever, Rad. I'll check mine out. And lockdown. You can't have more than 2 strangers in your home. All non-vital stores are closed. Masks are mandatory in public. So yeah, so we're California is on lockdown again. It's like it's just there's normal day. We're wearing masks out in public. It's not necessarily mandatory, but pretty much everyone does it. The whole the initial fight back of the mask is kind of over with. I don't. I forget to wear mine. I think that I think the virus has already run through us. I don't get sick. I'm that kind of lucky guy, so I'm assuming it's passed over me. Bogner was sick in January pretty decently, so I think she got it in January. But we haven't been tested. It's to us, let's just move on. But yeah, California, really the only thing that really sucks is the restaurant owners. It's hard to get takeout and food now because we like to go out and eat. So clearly I like to eat. So yeah, so it's the whole Thanksgiving thing. The governor here in California tried to kind of crack down on the they did this guideline of like for Thanksgiving, and everyone just like it was quite entertaining. It's been the news and stuff like that. It's I don't know. Hopefully in 2021 we can get back to normal. Hopefully some things can change. Yeah, so 20 viewers, 8 likes. Nobody likes to smash the like button anymore. I'm really disappointed in the 21 people. I would really like to see 20 likes real quick. So let's talk about YouTube and the algorithms and stuff like that, and why I'm always talking about the like button. The like button, when you guys smash the like button, it really helps the algorithm of the videos. Basically, it's telling YouTube you guys are enjoying this content, and it's content that's enjoyable. So show it more often. We're a small channel, but we've been trying to grow. We have been growing. The subscriber count, I've given up on the subscriber thing. Look, there's a lot of I watch YouTube all the time, and there is a lot of people that I watch that I don't subscribe to, but there's a lot of people that obviously I subscribe to, and I like all their videos, and I enjoy their content because their content is really kind of taken me to what this channel has been, and I enjoy this. This is like a hobby to me. It costs me a lot more money to be doing YouTube than it makes me. We are monetized, but yeah, so it just to support the channel, if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe, that's good. But the most important thing right now is likes and comments. That's what YouTube is looking for right now. So if you guys, oh, whatever, Red, you're in Santa Cruz. Yeah, let's chat. But the YouTube, the like thing is like, that's the biggest thing right now on YouTube. And I'm really trying to stress it. I'm trying to get more likes, because that pushes us up into another algorithm bracket for YouTube. And when YouTube, sees that people are liking the videos, they rank us on a percentage wise. So on our monetization, I'll show you guys real quick my my analytics. So my little analytics thing, So they rank the percentage of your likes. So when you go, let's see. So they rank the duration of the time. So if you guys aren't already, feel free to leave Cali Moto TV on your computer on a loop and watch the videos, because they that's one thing that they look at is how long you guys are watching the videos. So if this is an hour-long video, right now my average is 4 minutes and 37 seconds, which is great, because I remember when we first started this, it was like a minute. People were like, fucking this moron. So it's nice to see you guys are up. But then they give us also a subscriber ratio. So out of the 1,800 subscribers that I have, 10% of my subscribers are watching the videos, and we get good, decent views. So there's 90% of my views come from people that aren't hitting the subscribe button. And then they don't hit the like button. So yeah. But then they also give me a ratio of likes versus dislikes. And my previous period was 94% of people like my videos, and then 93% this month. We want to stay above the 80% mark, definitely. The 90% mark, definitely. The 90% is where we want to stay. So so the likes, the longer the view. So if you guys, like I said, feel free to put that thing on loop, because that ticks up the time. So whatever, Rad, you're in Santa Cruz, we need to ride then, because I need to get down to Alice's someday. So let's go ride. Yeah, so let's do a video down there, because I love that. So I used to live in San Jose, and we used to have, if you go over to my other YouTube channel, Henderson, let me spell it out real quick. So Henderson, this channel's got a lot of older video content. Now, if I had continued to do my YouTube on the Henderson back in the days, I would be a cajillionaire. I promise you, because I actually have some pretty decent views on that channel. And so, yeah, so we used to do Alice's epic rides, and every Sunday we would ride up there. So there's some pretty awesome videos. That was when I really did some dumb shit. I don't do as much dumb shit anymore. So yeah, so let's get up to Alice's. What was on the Carlin Street Fighter? I'm not sure what that means. Let me know what that means. Oh, I'm assuming you're talking about the exhaust, and I don't know. I think probably the Akrapovic. So, all right, Marius, thank you for coming around. Buy a secondhand Akrapovic slip-on. Put the best map in. Yeah. I say get an Aero exhaust instead. That's what I say. All right, so I got a few likes on that like rant. I was hoping you guys would really push the like button more. What else is going on, Snickers? Are you still riding that MV? And let's look at the analytics for today's video. Today's video is doing actually really good. So today I kind of did the thumbnail of today's video was a little clickbaity, and Bogner kind of laughed at me for so Bogner was laughing about that thumbnail. And I was like, need help. And then I thought send help. And I was like, oh my God, sinking ship, send help. I thought it was hilarious. So yeah, I don't know what was on the Carlin Street Fighter. So the bell icon do on your end? What's what bell icon? I'm not sure. Bell icon. Bell icon? Bell. Oh, ring the bell notification. Oh, the bell icon. Got it. The bell notification is good. That's for you guys. If you guys ring the bell notification, that tells you when I do a video. So when my videos come out, I've been trying to do them at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It notifies you, hey, Cali Moto TV has a new video. So so if you guys are subscribed, ring the bell notification. The bell is going to tell you when we have new content. But it's basically every other day I'm doing the content. So thank you for subbing. I appreciate the sub. Yes, correct. Most places in the UK, the pubs are shut down. You can still buy a Snickers. Snickers! Yeah, so all the bars are shut down here. All the bars have been shut down all year. So that really sucks. And yeah, you can go buy Snickers. I mean, we go to the store, we go to the grocery store. All the casinos are still open, which is ridiculous. I'm not to be political or anything, but why shut down restaurants, but you've got casinos? Why? Because of tax money. Big box stores, you know, I go in Lowe's and there's a line of 10 people in line, but I can't go to the sushi restaurant, which holds less than, 10 people. So yeah, that really sucks. I only ran into that. So the Aero, I have the Panigale Aero exhaust. It's different from the 71154 PK, the laser, the gray laser etching. That one is designed specifically for the Street Fighter. That is the titanium system. That system, the only thing that works with that system is they changed the right side pipe that the heel rest doesn't hit the muffler. And that's basically what they fixed. I like the yellow. Oh yeah, baby. Right there, baby. That's what I like right there. I really like the yellow Aero. Like, yeah. So all right, Husky, thank you for coming around. Yeah, I don't know. It's I can get out and ride still, so that's all I care about. I just want to be able to ride. The Corona rant. All right, let's not talk about Corona anymore. Yeah, so I don't know. So I'm going to be in the garage tomorrow. Maybe I'll turn this thing on. Have you guys, I don't know. You guys want to see me? How about that? Do you guys want to watch me film a video? Like a behind the scenes? I don't know. Like, hey everyone, I'm Bill. I'm with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the garage. Today we have the MT-03 on the lift. This stool, I got to get a better stool. I ordered this one and it's just as flimsy as the other one. Like, it feels like the tower is going to tip every once in a while. Michelle, so I didn't order a Street Fighter ahead of time. I was going to order. I was going to place the order with A&S, but Randy was like, I can't get you one. Don't ask me. And so I was like, oh, I don't know. And I was like back and forth about it. And I called Eurocycles and they were like, oh, let me see what we can do. And so the very first one that Eurocycle got, they actually the guy fell through on financing. I guess he couldn't get financed or something like that. So they called me and said, hey, do you want it? And I said, hell yeah. So we went up there and picked it up. So I lucked out to be able to get one of the first ones. Very, very lucky. I'm hoping to be able to be one of the lucky ones to get the first Multistrada V4. I know it will be something Jarrett Campisi is not going to be doing because he doesn't like the Multistrada. So that'll be a nice thing, fun thing to do. So I didn't wait any for the Street Fighter. If Bogna is there. Oh wait, what I miss? Bogna's not here. I think you missed that at the beginning, Snickers. She's at the ranch. She's doing a weekend trip with the horses. So no, if the V4 gas tank on it, I don't know. You know, you might ask on that, whatever, Rad. Email. I'm gonna. Oh, I've got to text him. Shiv with Open Flash. He has a V4R and a Street Fighter. He may be able to answer that question for you. But the V4 is supposed to be. I'm gonna actually. I can't do two things at once. It's very horrible of me. But I'm going to Shiv. Text Shiv. I told you. There's a lot of things I can do while I'm talking. I cannot text and talk at the same time. Like I'm like just shut down. Yeah. Bloopers would be nice. I don't know. Like sometimes I make a fool out of myself, and some of the bloopers would be really stupid. Sometimes it takes me most of the time on most of my videos. Bogna is quite surprised because I can usually most of my stuff that I do is all kind of one take. Most of the stuff you guys see, it's I don't do many of them, but every once in a while when I've got something that's like long and I'm overthinking it, I forget shit. So when I'm doing like bike reviews, sometimes like I did the 4 bike reviews last week, and I was so solid until I got to the walk around on the F850, and then it took me like 30 minutes and like 5 times to go through it because I just was overthinking it. So bloopers, maybe I'll do, I don't know, blooper reel. I don't save the blooper stuff. Maybe I should start cutting out bloopers and saving bloopers. Yeah, it would kind of be, I don't know. Where's the bird today? The bird is in the cage. He's in his cage. I just got back from I was in the Corvette most of the day. So, yeah, so Bailey's put away right now. Let's see. Brush aluminum tank. You know, whatever, Rad, you might see if Eddie can paint that thing that way. I don't know. That kind of might be cool. Pinning on the R1 as an everyday street bike. Absolutely horrible. Horrible. Garbage. The R1 is a race bike. It belongs on the track. The R6, the R1, they're horrible street bikes. Horrible. Yeah. But I'm old now, so there's kind of 2 style bikes, right? So you've got the very aggressive style bikes, kind of like Ducati, BMW, Suzuki. They all kind of have that same sit position, that riding position. And then you have people like the MV Agustas. You have the Aprilia almost fills in the middle, but like the R3 or the R6s and the R1s, they're real aggressive style bikes. I like these kind of bikes. I like comfortable. I want to be comfortable. No, I think an 1199. Oh, 1199 in Arizona. That's brutal. All right, that's brutal. I'll give you that. An 1199 in Arizona as a daily. Yeah, forget all that. Congrats on the new Street Fighter. God, 10 months for it to arrive. Whew. I hope I gave you some good ideas, and I hope I continue to give you some good ideas. But yeah, it's been, I don't know what else to do to that thing. It's just, the thing is just so fucking love that bike. Yeah, Shred Dog Eddie. Yeah, text Eddie and let him know that. I mean, you're kind of local, so in Chico. So I don't know. I got some stuff going up to him, so I don't know if it's something you want to talk to him about. But I can't imagine that he can't do a brushed aluminum tank on that thing. So hit Eddie up, yes. What year R1 is your favorite? What year? Probably like the 07, 08, that the Alien Light one with the exhaust that came out of the tail. If I had to own an R1, that would probably be the year. I like that one the best. Yeah, congrats on the Street Fighter. That's oh God. Let's see. I think, like my buying bike honeymoon, my buying bike honeymoon is like, I don't know. I was actually I kind of couldn't sleep the night I bought this thing. Most of the bikes, I don't know. It's God, I remember when I had like my '07 Gixxer 1000. People think I'm joking, but I literally was in the garage when I bought my brand new Gixxer 07 Gixxer 1000, my very first one in '07. It was like the first one to be delivered to California, and I was in the garage until 1 a.m. with that thing. I absolutely, those days, the honeymoon of buying a new bike. I guess I get so many of the damn things now. It's not that great. Go live with Bogdan next time. Dan, I don't know. I don't know. She's not the biggest on camera. She's, she doesn't like to do the vlogs as much, and she's all right with it. She tolerates it, but she doesn't want to make effort to kind of be involved in it. So that's why you don't see her much anymore. But she's around. So yeah, the Street Fighter is so good. What is my favorite super bike that you rode? Define super bike. What would be my favorite? I think my favorite, like crotch rocker, like sport bike. I really am upset that I sold my 2015 S1000 RR. And I sold it because I was like, look, I know that I'm not going to be on that thing as much when I bought the Street Fighter. And so I sold the S1000 RR. I wish I had the S1000 RR still. That would be my all-time favorite bike. I think I clocked 20,000 miles on that thing. It was an amazing bike. It was my favoriteest track bike that I ever owned. It was my favorite street bike. I loved it all the way around. And I had a lot of S1000s. That's why I was really disappointed in the 2020. I did see a 2021 black one like my S1000, and I don't know. I don't know if I just, if I get it. BMW's gotten too much recall stuff. Ducati's done with their recalls on the V4s until the new Multistrada, which that's going to be a whole nother can of worms. But yeah. Yeah, so that was kind of one only. That was, my thought. I really want to get some bikes that are unique bikes. I don't like to have what everyone else has. I don't like to do what everyone else does. That's why the Street Fighter is the way it is, because it's my bike. I love this bike. The HP2 Sport, I always wanted that bike. I've been looking at a Biamoda, a DB8, I think is what they call it. Eurocycle has one down in Vegas. I've been considering buying that thing. They've had it for some while. It's $12,000-$13,000. But I don't know if I would ride it. I'm really riding the HP2 Sport. So I have a hard time justifying buying stuff that I don't use. I want to use everything that I buy. And if I'm not using it, or it's not cheap enough, right? The MT-03, I spent like $4,800 for the thing. It's got 100 miles on it. I've ridden it once, but it was cheap enough. If I'm going to spend $20,000 or $15,000 on a bike, $20,000 HP2 Sport or this Biamoda, I would want to ride the thing. So, yeah, I've been riding a good amount of time on my Ninja 650. Yeah, 5.9. Barton loves her V2. I don't know if that's a budgetable bike, but I think that would be it to go from a Ninja 650. I think you've commented and asked us about it, or some people have asked us about Ninja 650s and going into the next bike. That V2 is really nice, or that next step up. The Tuono is a very nice kind of next step up, or the S1000 might even be a better next step up. S1000 R. Wagner really liked going into the S1000 R before she went into the Tuono. So a 1299 anniversary, huh? Hell yeah. Yeah, the R1s are the platform that the R1, the subframe is, I don't know. It's not like a cradle. It's like just a flat bench you're sitting on. Oh, H2R. Oh, well, thank you for that. I actually saw an H2R. It's another bike that I kind of considered when instead of buying this, I almost bought an H2R. Because I don't know, it's just like the whole hyper naked thing, and I don't know. I've been poking around at, or maybe you're talking is the H2R, H2 the big supercharged one. They're expensive, so I don't know. How do you like riding with Kyle and? Oh, yeah. When the H2R is track only. I don't know what H2R, Cali H2R. Hang on, let me look it up. I'm drawing a blank on which one you're talking about. Oh, yeah. All right, sorry. Yes, the H2R. It's not a track only. I wouldn't take the H2R on a track. I would. I've poked around and seeing if I can get an H2R cheap enough, but they're just not cheap enough. Riding with Kyle and Tony was fun. Kyle was having some brake issues, so I know he really wasn't riding as well as he normally does. And Tony's fast, little guy on his little 899, or is he in 959? But I was supposed to go and ride with them last weekend, but they ended up canceling the thing because of this stupid pandemic. Yeah, so they canceled that, but yeah, hopefully I'll ride with Tony and Kyle a little bit more. Just came from the Fireblade SP1 to a 20 Ducati V4S. I wish I had dumped the Honda years ago. Yeah, I don't know. The new Fireblade RRR, the Triple R. I got to see them in person at their Thunderhill, the Thunderhill test day, and I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't that great. Yeah, and I liked the 2020 Ducati V4S. I really liked that as a sport bike. But then riding that and then getting like the Street Fighter, it's just I'm old. I can't do this anymore, you know. So I much prefer the more uprights. The V2 is kind of comfortable because it's a little bit more upright. But what's your opinion on very loud exhaust? So Strobe Gaming, do you not watch my channel? Because that's what this garage is all about, is loud exhaust. So what's my opinion on it? Yeah, I just put in earplugs. The louder the better. Max Millen, hey Bill, I know you love Berryessa, but as 5, what's the best 5-mile road you've ever been on? You know, Berryessa is convenient because it's in my backyard. It's right there. I grew up on Mount Tam, which is about an hour away, which is in Marin, and I really like Mount Tam. Bogna doesn't like it. It's become very crowded, so we don't ride there much. I really do like the Alice's Epic Ride, our big loop, 120-mile loop that we do there. I enjoy that, but that's a big trek down there. It's about a 2-hour drive down there and a 2-hour drive back. So we usually trailer the bikes down there just because we're so exhausted when we come back. And so, oh, you're talking about wrong Kyle and Tony. One only. Hang on. So we just started riding up in the Sierras, and I'm really digging that road right now because it's open. There's no cops up there. So I'm really digging up in Georgetown, California. Look it up. There's some beautiful roads up there. So lot of riding coming up. Real quick, to jump back to one and only. I thought you were talking about Kyle and Tony. There's a Bay Area Ducati riders group, and there's a Kyle and Tony that run that group, and I ride with them. You're talking about Kyle Wyman and Tony Elias. Oh my God. I can't tell you. It still is to think about riding with those guys. The Tony Elias thing, if you guys watched until the very end of that video, yes, I almost cried. I was fighting back tears because it just touched me so great. It was definitely one of the most memorable things in my life. I've got a lot of memories. I've got a lot of stuff that I've done. But being able to ride with Tony Elias was just, it was definitely up there. So Kyle Wyman's real thought on the Street Fighter. So he really liked the Street Fighter. What he didn't like was the length of it and the rake of the front end. He said he would drop that, like the front end, about an inch, and he loved that thing. So I think he was actually pretty genuine in what he said on that he really liked the bike. He hauled some mail. He was FedEx next day. Not even FedEx next day. Fuck those people. He was next day air on that thing. He really, really was loving that thing. So, all right. Let's see. All the carbon fiber bits, but thinking the Corsa Corta and improve the brakes. Corsa Corta, yes, yes, yes. Get the RCS. I'm going to be getting them for the V2, and I don't know what I'm doing with that Tuono. The Tuono needs it, and the V2. The V2 definitely needs the new Brembo Master. I'm 40, 45, and I'm dragging these. I got some knee pucks. Hey, I don't know if have you guys ever heard of Puckum.com? I'll give you guys a little plug. He gave me, these are wooden knee pucks, and I tested them out. He gave me a bunch of different ones. I didn't get to use them all, but they're like wooden pucks. And so Puckum.com, check them out. But I like my asphalt and gas knee pucks. They're leather. They're like dragging butter on the concrete. It's just take a cube of butter and run a cube of butter on the asphalt. That's what leather pucks feel like. So if you guys are running pucks, though, do you still have the track day organization? I do not have Cali track days anymore. We closed it down 2020. So no, 2019 was our last year. It was honestly, it was a lot of work for, well, nothing, because I was operating at cost. But the drama, the amount of drama and bullshit that I had to deal with, and me and Bogdan had to deal with, I should have known better than to have started that thing. But yeah, Cali track days, that was, I wish somebody would have taken it from me and continued with it, but I didn't have nothing to deal with it. I couldn't deal with it anymore. So, yeah, Tam, I know Tam well, so I don't mind Mount Tam. I'm more like the longer wide open. I'm more higher speeds. As you guys see, I ride more at the 100 mile an hour than I'd rather be on the tight twisties. I don't enjoy the tight twisties as much. So yeah, when we get into the tighter technical stuff, not that I don't know how to, it just was yeah. So all right, let's see where are we at. So Dan, the Stinson Beach plus the vlog, check out the Ducati Super Sport S review. I actually go from Mirror Beach to Stinson Beach. But it's a tough road to vlog on because traffic. There's a lot of traffic, and if there's a lot of traffic, it's not fun for you guys. So yeah, Tony is awesome. Kyle lives near you, so you're in Arizona, right? Yeah, Highway 9's going southbound to Saratoga. Best riding in the world. So you like going south towards Saratoga. I haven't been down at Four Corners. I haven't been down to Saratoga in years. I used to ride up there every Sunday when we did the Alice's Epic Rides. I used to ride through Saratoga, up 9, over to Alice's, down to Pascadero, Bonnie Doon, up 9, back down to Saratoga, and love that ride. One of the last times I rode down 9, I was with Herb Kane, and Herb was on his GS, and a deer ran across the road. He was in front of me, and a deer ran across the road, and I was like, there's no fucking way that this is going to happen in front of me. And sure enough, the deer runs into the back of Herb. His bike goes like this. The deer goes up over into the side. Herb doesn't crash. Deer is dead as a doornail. That was one of the last times I rode the Saratoga side, but yeah. Why do I have so many bikes? Because I have a problem. Thank you for supporting the channel. And I see we've got 23 people back in here. I already gave my like spiel, but if the 23 of you that are here could go up and smash that like button real quick, please. Algorithms, I'm trying to get my likes up a little bit more. So give me a couple likes there. Why do I have so many bikes? It's why do you have so many different pairs of underwear? You can't wear them all the same day, right? It's so all my bikes have purpose. They all have meaning to them. So let me get my little camera here. All right. So the Tiger 1200 is purpose. It's our 2-up riding bike. And then we've got the HP2 Sport. It's purpose, right? It's all about, fun. The V2, it's a sport bike. This thing, just a wild animal. The RS50, well, you need a 2-stroke 50cc. This thing is just because it's fun. So I don't know. I got a lot of bikes because I don't know. I love it. It's fun, and I have the means to be able to. So why not? All right. Question for wife. Oh wait, did I miss anybody? All right. Question for wife. I want a beginner bike. Which one? MT-07 Scramble. MT-07, hands down. I don't even need to read the rest. MT-07 is a great beginner bike. The MT-09 we loved, and I will tell you, Bogno would say the MT-07 too. Scrambler's decent, but yeah, MT-07 without a doubt. Even the MT-09 was a manageable first bike, honestly. So let's see. Just checking everybody else. All right. So what's my core business? I have my own business. I repair medical equipment. It's nothing exciting. I repair the machines that make eyeglasses. So I've been in the optical industry pretty much all my life. When I was 19, I got into the Sunglass Hut, and I started to manage their optical side. They had this place called the IX. So I started managing the IX, and then one thing led to another. I was an optician for 15 years until I was like 30. And then I started to become a sales rep. And then next thing I know, I'm selling these machines. And then when I left, I left the company that I was selling machines, and people asked me to fix their stuff. So one thing led to another, and I started the finishing lab. That's my real business. And yeah, it's a good, it's I do well, so I'll take that. Bogna is she works for Game Show Network. She works for Tri-Peak Solitaire. If you guys aren't doing the Tri-Peak Solitaire, you can download that app. When you download the app, it's going to ask you if you want to buy a couple hearts for $1.99. That's what Bogna does. So she makes you guys spend money on her app. So yeah, that's what she does. I always smash the like button. Thank you guys for smashing the like button. It's more important than you know. Thank you, algorithms. Yes. Let's see. I guess a lot of viewers don't have YouTube account, so they can't press like. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, so the 76, so yeah, that's where I used to fill up at the 76 gas station, and we would do the loop. But we rode, we rode all the way to Alice's, all the way down to Pescadero, Bonnie Doon, then back up. Nine Burgers, that was my favorite spot. So yeah. You said MT-07, no doubt automatic. She said, I told you. Yeah, I definitely the MT-07. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yeah, I mean it's all the bikes are I mean probably the only bikes that I wouldn't own personally myself. And the reason why I bought the Tuono for Bogna was simply because I wouldn't ride the Tuono, and I think you guys really said that you guys, the viewers, really into the Tuono. So that's one of the only reasons why I bought the Tuono. I actually really didn't like it. Bogna's fallen in love with it. So, but it wouldn't make any sense for me to have the Street Fighter and the Tuono. I would never ride the Street Fighter, but I would ride the Tuono. I would ride the Street Fighter and then come home and ride the MT-03 just because it's a blast, right? So yeah, having the different bikes is always a good thing. So yeah, whatever, Rad. Let's hit up a loop. Let's do a loop someday. Maxi, have I heard anything about an MT-09 turbo? Maxi, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, ring the bell notification. I promise you, if they make an MT-09 turbo, I promise you, done deal. I will buy it. I will buy an MT-09 turbo. I promise. Okay. I haven't heard about it. So I'll have to look it up. Do I do any off-roading or dirt biking? I do not. The most that I've ever done is I did the Ducati Multistrada 1260 Enduro with my buddy Kerry up from like Cache Creek over to Berryessa. I was terrified. I was terrified to take that big heavy ass bike up through that Rocky Mountain, and it was like rocky. So afterwards I enjoyed it. I started to get to enjoy it, but I will tell you, I've done the dirt. I did do the dirt bike for. I had a Honda 450, and I went out to I don't know, one of the parks, and I did the track, and I was like, I don't know. I like being dirty personally. I don't want to be dirty, and I don't want to. If I'm doing like trail riding up in the trails, and then I break down, and then a bear eats me, fuck that. Yeah. So. Yeah, see, you got the V4 and then you got the Harley. I mean, the two bikes that shouldn't be in the same garage. It's great because there's purpose for it, right? Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, it's a lot of people are like, I'm not sure about the Harley thing. I've got the bagger, which I've ridden only a handful of times. I think I may have only ridden less than this bike, but I haven't ridden the MT-03 much. I have ridden probably the Harley more. Well, I don't know. So yeah, I was at Eurocycles last weekend, and God, I really wish that I had considered more the BMW K1600B. really wish I considered that more. Here's the main reason is one, I just am like so not with BMW right now, but the gauge cluster. I'm waiting for that K1600 to get the upgraded gauge cluster. So you may see that Harley go for the 2021 1600 K or the 2022. It's the next up to get the gauge cluster. So have you ridden the Street Fighter V4? Wait, have you ridden the back to back? Oh, yeah. So, well, no, I have not ridden a Street Fighter V4, and I've never ridden a Panigale V4. I've only ridden the S's, and I care. That's the only way I care to. Ducati's suspension is on flipping point with street suspension. On the track, you guys saw, I really enjoyed the Tuono. The Tuono's bottom is more like a track bike, and it was geared more like a track bike. So I enjoyed it more on the track than the Street Fighter, at least at Austin, COTA. If I redid that, if I had redone that, I will tell you there's no way that the Tuono would have been better on Thunderhill East. If I had done Thunderhill East, the Street Fighter all day long. Thunderhill West, maybe the Tuono. So the tight technical stuff, the Tuono is way better. But sorry to off your V4 non-S. I don't know. I honestly, I would only ride an S. Not sound too good, but I have ridden obviously the Street Fighter V4S and the Panigale V4S back to back, and so that I've done that video. That was straight back to back. So Dan, see you next vlog. Good night. Next up, Multistrada V4S. Yes, it's coming, baby. The Multistrada V4S Sport Full apparently is on the boat. It's on its way. Alex with Ducati North America is saying mid to end of January, possibly as late as early February. So the Multistrada V4S is coming, and I was able to get my foot in the door just a teeny bit with Ducati. I am buying it. I don't get it for free, but I did ask them, can I please be like one of the first people to take delivery? They do come in on the East Coast, so the East Coast tends to start selling them. But I don't know that the Multistrada is going to be a real popular bike with like, the normal 650 EBS and the Jarrett Campese. I talked to Jarrett the other day about the Multistrada, and he's like, I got no. He does want to build a 1200S, which he actually commented in his last video that he wants to do that. The Monster 1200S. So the Multistrada, hopefully I'll be the first one to have it on YouTube, and I'm not sure what I'll be doing to it, but the Tiger 1200, and tomorrow I'm shooting its farewell video. It is up for sale. I have to sell that in order to get the V2 Multistrada. I can't have both of them here, but I can't sell that thing. It's like fucking value. Fucking sucks. I'm upside down on that bike, and I'm really mad about it. The KT1600 is amazing. Sure, yeah. I rode the Grand America, and the Grand America was pretty nice too. So, I mean, so the V4S and the non-S's, the suspension, I mean, it's the ease and the adjustability is, I mean, if you don't really need to be a brain surgeon to adjust the suspension on the S model, where on the non-S, I wouldn't even mess with it. So, Kurt, thank you for supporting the channel. MTS V4S Multistrada Sport, very nice. Yes, the full Multistrada Sport. Yeah, I hopefully I am I'm a teeny bit nervous about the Multistrada V4S because they're making some changes to the motor, obviously. And I always say, especially after that new S1000, never buy a first model. The Street Fighter is a different story because the Street Fighter, the motor, they figured out everything that was wrong with it in the first 2 years of the Panigale. So the third year, that thing has been such an amazing bike, such amazing, no problems at all. The recalls are stupid. So such an amazing bike. But with the changes of the V4S Multistrada, I hope. All right, so we're rolling up an hour and 45 minutes. I will be making the final call to the last 17 people. You guys have any questions, hit me up down below. But I'm going to start wrapping this thing up. I know a lot of people left already, but I kind of wanted to do a live Zoom call. What do you guys think about a Zoom call? The reason is because I don't know what half of y'all look like. And I don't know, sometimes I read these names and I'm like, the person in my mind is not who I think. So comment down below. Let me know real quick. What do you guys, the 17 people that are on the call right now or on the live video, comment, please. Are you interested in a Zoom call? Would you participate in a Zoom call if I set it up? I think it's fairly easy for you guys to log in and do it, but I'd like to be able to see who you guys are. And that was actually kind of a cool shot. So let me know. Oh, all right. Let's see. Wrapping it up. I rode the 1600 in Gold Wing side by side. Yeah, I'm waiting for the facelift on the K1600. Hopefully they'll change the front, and I know they're supposed to be getting a ginormous like 8-inch display or something like that. So yeah, no one's commenting about the Zoom call. I thought it was a good idea. I don't know. It's gonna be dinner time soon. I'm home alone. Bogna's not here. All right, well, looks like the live video after an hour and 48 minutes as covered a lot of stuff. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys all for supporting the channel. If you guys are this far, the 17 people, thank you. I appreciate all the support, the love, the views. 2021, I hope to be able to bring you guys even more amazing content, but I need likes. I need the likes and comments, please. You guys, we reply to all your comments every night, so make sure you hit the like button and comments. Those are the two things that are important to me. But I'll be back in the garage tomorrow working on the MT-03. So I don't know, maybe I'll flip this on and have you guys kick back with me, but I got to shoot some content. I got to shoot some videos. So thank you guys for sticking around, and thank you for the support. And thank you for everything. And I hope you guys had a good call. And we'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.